Hi guys, welcome to Forex Weekly. My name's Ben, I'm one of the senior traders on our London trading floor. Last episode, you'll remember I went over some pound-yen analysis with you guys and shared some potential trading opportunities with you. This week, I want to catch up on that pair and see just exactly how that has moved since my analysis, along with sharing some potential opportunities that are coming up on gold. Let's take a look at the chart so I can share that with you.
Okay guys, let's start with catching up on our pound-yen analysis from last week. So taking a look at the charts here, you can see we still have our highlighted triangle pattern there that I pointed out last week. Remember how I was talking about price compressing up? Now, what we did have, if I just zoom in a little bit for you here, you can see we did actually break this level now to the downside. So that ascending trend line that I highlighted, we have broken that. I did actually share a couple of trades on a recent blog post with you guys that I'd actually taken. There was about 8 or so, if I remember rightly, trading opportunities that presented themselves. So well done if you managed to take advantage of those. Now this week we have pulled back a little bit, potentially to retest this level. So I'm going to be watching very, very closely at that retest of the trend line to see if we do get any kind of reversal formations off of there and potential downside movement that's due to then come from that point, and of course more trading opportunities. So that's definitely something to still keep on the watch list, but so far so good. We've managed to make some nice profit there. Now what I want to share with you guys moving forward, as I said, was gold. So this is the weekly chart that I have here on gold. If we just take a slight step back version, so slightly zoom out for you, we can see how we had this low up to the high, then forming a higher low, so the large swings in the market. Now we had then moved up but found some strong resistance around 12.95. So as you can see, 1, 2, coming up for a third test there. If I drop to the daily chart, you can actually see things a little bit clearer for you. So I'll just move that out. And you can see now how we've been testing this level again and again. We did have a slight move lower, which I will highlight from our support zone here, but was unable to maintain that break before pushing up. So we've had a lot of momentum coming into the market more recently. Dollar has actually been declining, which of course helps boost gold up. I'll explain the correlation maybe a little bit more in a later video for you guys. But we also have to keep the news in mind of something like this. Now we've had everything going on with North Korea, firing missile tests and so forth. It's not something that you have to worry about too much, but keep it in mind that it will obviously cause some spikes within the market. It's inevitable, it's nothing you can do, but it also means you have to make sure you're keeping your risk managed at all times. From a technical perspective though, this breakout definitely represents some potential trading opportunities alongside. What I would personally wait for first, if we go back to the weekly chart, I'd wait for this weekly candle here to actually close and hold above. So I want to see strong signals that the buyers are able to keep the momentum and hold above this level. If we was to just simply reject and end up closing back below that resistance, of course that would indicate more selling pressure, and alternatively I would then be looking for some sells. So it's all going to depend on the weekly close here, but if we do hold and maintain above this level, what I'm then going to be looking for is some continued upside movement, potentially moving as high as 1368. Now obviously this is a weekly chart, keep that in mind. We are going to obviously have some, some trending moves, along the way on lower time frames, but it's something to always keep in mind. Just like I said in the last video, you have to keep the bigger picture in mind, understand where the market is looking to go on the longer term, and then of course moving down to the lower time frames to actually take advantage of that opportunity.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that analysis there. I definitely recommend keeping gold on the watch list for the coming days and weeks. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Alternatively, if you want a bit more of an in-depth look at some of the tools that we actually utilise here and some of the strategies we use at Learn to Trade, please go to learnforexnow.co.uk, register for one of our free workshops. I look forward to seeing you there.